Shalom. First and foremost, we like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. And peace and salutations to the elect of Israel. To you, I say Shalom. Alright, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the flock of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Alright, Yahweh is the correct name of the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God. And Yahweh Shai is the name of his only begotten Son, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus. Alright? And without further ado, let's get into it. And you see the article on the screen says 70-year-old man mowing lawn dies after getting attacked by hundreds of bees. Alright? And life and death, the things you do in life, the things you say, that's all because of the Most High, man. There's no such thing as free will. Alright? You cannot choose on your own accord when you are born and when you die, man. Even if you committed suicide, that's the Most High putting the spirit on you to kill yourself, man. Alright? If we go to Ecclesiastes chapter 39, starting at verse 28, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Alright? Now, spirits are in animals too, right? So there are spirits in people, there are spirits in everything, and every living thing, right? So in their fury they lay on sore strokes, and that's what these bees did to that man. They laid on sore strokes till his death. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Alright? And who is that him? That's the Most High, man. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. That death was to appease the wrath of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, either for something that man did in this life or his past life, man. But that was his judgment. Alright? Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Alright? These are punishments, man. Alright? Death by famine is a gruesome death. Alright? Death by getting burnt alive is a gruesome death. But that's what 2/3 of Jake is going to feel. And the rest of the people in Babylon that's not delivered, right? Because they're going to feel the fire of thermonuclear missiles. Verse 30. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. Alright? And that's what happened to this man here. He was punished to his destruction by the teeth of bees, man. Alright? A 70-year-old man from Texas died after an aggressive swarm of bees reportedly stung him, but firefighters were able to save his wife from the swarm. Alright. It says he was mowing his lawn Monday afternoon when hundreds of bees swarmed around him and attacked. He died after going into cardiac arrest as a result of being severely stung. Alright. So he felt every sting. He didn't die instantly. He felt every sting and had a heart attack, man. He got attacked outside and ran in the house to let his wife know, which was a foolish thing, man. He could have got his wife killed too, but this judgment was just for him. Alright? He got attacked outside and ran in the house to let his wife know, hey, this is what's going on. The bees followed him in. Alright? And you see it shows the firefighters spraying the swarm here because they were in a tree, allegedly. And they killed the bees, man. What's the crazy thing is, beekeeper Joey Vannekamp responded to the scene and found several beehives containing about 60,000 honeybees in a nearby tree. They had been there for about 3 years. Alright? So, these bees been there for 3 years. So, you know he mowed the lawn several times during those 3 years, man. And what happened? Today was the day he decided to get stung, man. To death, man. To get put to death. Alright, this is Psalm 68 and verse 20. He that is our power is the power of salvation. Alright? And unto Yahweh, the Lord, belong the issues from death. Alright? The issues of death belong to the Most High, man. The issues of life as well. He decides what spirit gets put back on earth via birth, and what spirit leaves the earth via death. Now, the more gruesome your death, that's because the Most High wanted it that way, man. They got things called 6 million ways to die. Everybody wants to die in their sleep or die during having sex or something, right? They want to go out peacefully. Well, no, that's up to the Lord, man. All right? And this is why we need to fear him. What kind of way of to die is this? Get stung by hundreds of bees, man? Stung by hundreds of bees. You have a heart attack and get put to death. That's a gruesome way to go, man. Especially if this man was allergic. There was another article that says a little more about how bad it was. His wife, Zoni Hicks, told TV station that she had been out grocery shopping when she returned to find her husband screaming and covered in bees, man. You couldn't even see the back of his whole head. No, you couldn't even see his back and his whole head. He was just covered. All right. That man was put to death by the spirits of vengeance, right? To appease the wrath of him that made him. It's Sirach 39 and 28. All right. Jump down to verse 31. They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is, and when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. All right. The bees been there for 3 years. They got that commandment today, man, or yesterday when it happened. They got that commandment and they did not transgress his word, man. All right. This is Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. All right. When he decides it's your time to go, it's your time to go. And there's nobody that's able to deliver you out of his hand, man. All right? You could cry all you want, but if the Most High says it's your time to go, it's your time to go. All right? I'm going to get one more. I'm going to wrap it up. All right? This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, and verse 25. You know what? I'll start at verse 23. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you and make known my words unto you. Because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. All right. Nobody's regarding the words of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. Everybody's just living their life, man, doing what they want to do. All right. But ye have set at not all my counsel and would none of my reproof. All right. You didn't want to be corrected. You don't want to hear wisdom. You just wanted to do your own thing. All right. But this is the point I wanted to bring out. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. All right. When this man, most likely he's an Edomite, but still, nonetheless, right? Still, nonetheless, he will mock even at Edomite's destruction, man, because of their pride is lifted up to the heavens, man. They're too prideful, so when they're brought down, it's gonna be a glorious thing, man. All right. And I could prove that with the book of Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. Salakia. All right. It's a happy thing to see the fall of your enemy, man. All right. And who's the enemy of the Most High? The wicked. All right. All wickedness, even Jake. Wicked Jake are the enemy of the Most High, man. All right. Proverbs 1 and 26. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. So while this man was getting stung by hundreds of bees, crying out, trying to warn his wife, Most High probably was laughing. The angels probably were laughing, man, making fun of him. I will mock when your fear cometh. Verse 27. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. All right. Salakia. All right. His fear came as his destruction came as a whirlwind, man. He was swarmed with bees, man. They probably circled him like a whirlwind too. They started attacking, man. and he was just mowing his lawn, right? That's why you never know when the Most High take you out. You never know when the Most High decides to judge you, man. All right, I'm gonna get one more and I'm gonna wrap it up. It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, and verse 14. For the Most High shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. It's like I said before, man. This man probably did some wickedness in his past life or his current life. More than likely he did, because we all have. But his was probably extreme, right? That's why he has such an extreme death, man. The issues of death. Let's go into that word issues. Psalm 16 and 20. Let me reread it again. He that is our God is the power of salvation, and unto Yahweh the Lord belong the issues from death. All right, so we go into that word issues. Outgoing, border, or going out, extremity, end, source. So the source of death belongs to the Most High, man. All right. A going forth from danger, deliverance, the place from which any person thing goes forth, hence a gate. All right. But you could also say source. So if we go back to Psalm 16 and 20, and unto Yahweh the Lord belong the issues from death. Or that must be deliverance. All right. But at the same time, since he wasn't delivered, his death was also in his hands too. All right. So we could prove that with Isaiah chapter 45. And I'm going to wrap it up with this one. Isaiah 45 and 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord Yahweh, do all these things, man. All right. Everything that's done, good or bad, wicked or righteous, is done by the Most High, man. Because he's the author of everything, man. He's the author of life and death. All right. But I'm going to wrap it up with that. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. And peace and salutations to the elect of Israel. To you I say Shalom. And Abad Babal, Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha.